Hello YouTube viewers, this is definitely Top Fan 5 here. And today I'm going to take, I don't actually know how many more, how many more times I've got to actually make this. I keep hitting F12, and F12 is the short key to stop the video. So I get halfway through the video and hit F12 instead of hitting F11 and stopping the video, and yet still talking to myself. So I'm starting to get very pissed off. So this is take 6, I think, today on doing this video. So let's try it again. So the first thing you want to do is, if you haven't already got a map that you want to add this to, for my sake I'm just going to show you a bare bones map by doing a brand new one. So I'm going to go into ZM mod, and then I'm going to go into ZM, just do test, ZM test, build that. Okay, so now that is built, I'm going to go into my weather program here, and I'm going to open it up. It would help if I wasn't putting my hand in an ashtray trying to click it. Okay, so once you've loaded and you're done, first thing you want to do is select the map from the right hand side, what map you want to do, and I'm going to do obviously ZM test because I've just made it, and hit save mod, and then from here you want to select add rain. Here, if you want it to stop after the power is turned on, hit this or enable this. By default it is switched off because I don't actually like it, but obviously some people might, so I've added it in. And then you've got underneath rain light, rain regular, and rain heavy. I personally pick rain heavy because I like my rain to be heavy. Because obviously if there's going to be lightning in there and thunder, usually it's absolutely tipping it down with rain when that happens. So that's why I like heavy, but everyone's got their own preference. So from here you will then hit add. It will, if you put it into full screen, it will give you a big list of what it's done. It's basically just a console log. I do them on all my programs because I mainly do it to test the stuff when I'm coding. But I end up keeping it in because it's nice to have, so everyone knows what's going on and what's happened. Once that's done, you will get. Oh yeah. Also, I would put the program in a folder because when it starts, it will make this, it will make this, and it will make this. So it'd be good to be in a folder, not on a desktop. Starting from now, going into Radiant, so going to launcher. And once it loads up, I say once it loads up, we're getting there slowly. Why does it always do that to me? Always does that every time I load a map. Open, even when I select the map, it does the same thing. Okay, and you have to excuse the fireworks in the background. People don't know it's not the 5th of November yet. Right, so ZM test, there we go. So, once you're in here, you need to do a few little things. And I'm going to change the volume of the sun because it's already on. I like to go for either dark and eerie kind of feel, like Freak of Infection Night or something like that. First thing that pops into my head. Wow, that is very bright. Let me build that. Wow, that is still very bright today. Okay, that needs to be changed. I can't have that one. That's like stupidly big, or stupidly. I'll type in night. There we go, because that's a default night. Do that one. That looks more like a night that I could like. Right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, once you've done this, you need to, obviously, if you're doing this on a map that's not just a test map, you'll have load of buildings, load of rooms, load of la-di-da that you go into and interface with. So, I've done that for myself, and I have made a, prefabs custom room shit map, which basically is literally a square map, or a square box even. Fucking fireworks. What's it? A square room, literally. A shitty little room that all I need to do is place right, which I'll eventually do. There we go. So what I'm going to do is stamp that, because I've remembered that I've actually left. Oh no, Control Z. Prefab, stamp prefab, and then I've done an idiot move there and delete that. Did I just delete the roof as well? Did I actually just do that? Oh no, I was in the roof. That's probably why. Okay, so now I've got to bring this forward and up. I didn't even realise that it was that bad. But yeah, it's just a simple, crappy. But obviously, your rooms would be a lot more detailed than that. And if your rooms look very similar to this, really watch tutorials. There's enough out there. Like, do not release maps that are just basically square boxes. Like, or box maps, as us in the community like to call them. Please don't release them. They are crap. Right. Anyway, moving on. So, from here, I don't give a shit that all the inside is not clear or anything like that. Once you're in it, you would put a volume around your map. So you want to go to your, not entity list, you want to go to your entity browser and type in outdoor. Volume outdoor, and there you go. Once you place that in your map, wherever it's disappeared to, there we go. And you want to drag this all around your map, so it covers your whole playable area basically. Like, you don't have to have it as high as your map, as long as your players can't jump out of it or jump through it or whatever you are. You don't actually need to put it really high or it's top of your map. Like, I could just do that if I wanted to, but I tend to like to put it up because I can. But I got told by someone yesterday that you don't actually need to do that, but that's just me. I like to do that. Okay, so right, once you've done that, you go to your entity window, or not your entity window, you push N to bring up your entity info, and then you would see the enabled 1, enabled 0, enabled 1, enabled 2, enabled 3. You want they're all on false. By default, you want to put them all on true. And that is all you do with the outdoor volume. Just unselect it now. Once it's all done, you unselect it, and that's your info volume done. Yay. The next thing you want to do is add an effect in. Now, when you first use the program, it will take the rain folder that it extracts and take its contents and put it into the root. So you would want to go into your effects browser now, And then if you scroll down to weather, and you look for lightning ambient infection, you just drag and drop that somewhere in your map. That's nice because it's actually put it into a spot where I can actually move it. So we put that there. That'll do. And then retrigger effect. And then there you go. There's your lightning. And when you go into your map, by default, that will give you thunder. Because it's already set up in the effects, thanks to C-Roy and RDV. They one that made the scripts and done all the effects, stuff like that. I'm just making a program that puts it all in simply and easily. If you're going to have a map that doesn't require the sound, when you turn the power on, taking off all the effects. It will, if you go into custom, if you can find custom, ENV, and in here you have the Halloween bolt, Thunderbolt, and I cannot pronounce that at all. So, but these are both C-Roy's maps that he's done, and they're his custom thunder. You can drag and drop that around certain areas of your map that you want to hear thunder. They're thunder, like thunder sounds. They're like thunder sounds. But when you turn your power on, if you put that thing on that turns the power on and off, it won't turn off the thunder because that's not included in the script. That's just something C-Roy's given me, and I asked him, can I include it in the program, and he said yes. So if you're having a map that has lightning, rain and all that continuously after power, you can add these two in. If you don't, and it's going to turn off all the effects and the decals and all that after you've put a power on, don't add these two or add any of these. But I just wanted to add that in. I'm not going to add one in because that effect is pretty good at the moment the way it is, and I've only got a test map. But as it stands at the moment, that's all you need to do, and you'll just hit save like that. And I'm just going to check to make sure. Good, it's still going. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Right, just making sure. Right, so if I hit X on there, and yep, and yep. So once that's done, you'll select the map in question. So that'd be ZM test, and hit build. Once it is built, it will load, and you'll have thunder and lightning and rain in your map with it out going in the building. It'll have like tiny little raindrops that come in the building, but they don't fall to the floor in front of you. You'll see it when it goes in. It's slightly buggy, but that's Treyarch. That's not the actual script's fault. Right, with any luck, well, I've tested this multiple times before I even decided to do a video tutorial. It's just because I keep hitting F12. Like, it wouldn't start. It wouldn't record all of it. I've got to shut something down because now Treyarch isn't going to load the fucking map. What can I shut down? I wonder if that actually will make a difference if I shut it down. Probably won't, but I wonder if it'll make a difference. So I have so much open, like it's unreal how my computer even is still functioning. Like it turns itself off after a while. Like if you load up a game and it takes up, I think 98% memory, it's going to just shut it down. So with any luck, second time lucky, because I really don't want to be doing this all over again. Please, Treyarch, be nice. Just load into the map, even if it's for 10 seconds. Okay, that's different. Why has it done that? Oh, I know why. I forgot to do like full compile. We'll try that again. My bad. Okay. Hopefully, it'll work. There we go. It's because I forgot to hit full compile, that's why. Right, okay, so as you can see, and there's the lightning over there. I forgot to put it over there. And you'll hear another one in a minute. There you go. And when you go into this building, like I said, you see it a little bit through the top of the roof, but it's not raining inside here. You can still hear the thunder, all that stuff. So that's basically what my program does. Honestly, ignore the error that you just saw. That's nothing to do with my program. It's because I forgot to do select file. That's why. So please comment, rate, subscribe, and I hope this really helps. Really hope this helps out the map and saves you a bit of time. Thank you ever so much. Alfin out.